What's up, guys? Long time no see. It's been a really long time this time. Sorry about that. Things have been a bit hectic in a number of different ways for me. Just lots of work, a couple of family issues. I was actually back in the States for a while. Came back to Japan, and basically just a lot of work going on. Haven't done a whole lot of riding except for a few jaunts out to the mountains here and there, but those were mainly just like relaxation trips just to get my mind clear. So I really wasn't in the mood to record or make anything really of interest. So today I thought while I'm on the way to the office I would give you a short city blog, sort of half highway, half city, I guess it'll be. But also just to give a brief shout out to everybody and to say sorry. On a daily basis, I don't always take the bike to work, whether it be for weather reasons or depending on where I have to go for the day. But today, it's a beautiful day, it's a Friday, and it's a bike day, so that's what we're going to do. And I have chosen to take the highway today into the city because I'm just not in the mood to sit in the traffic and get hot and sweaty and all that mess. So, off we go, we're getting on the highway, going into work. I've tried a couple of times to make some city vlogs when I've been riding in the city going to work, but it's hard to concentrate when you have to constantly stop all the damn time. It's a stoplight or you're all using the back of a truck. It's not very interesting. So maybe the afternoon or evening vlogs a little bit better. We're just doing some random riding instead of actually doing it while I'm going to work. That just doesn't seem to work very well. At least on the highway I can put it in gear and cruise along and don't have to worry so much about having to stop. But I'm willing to bet you I'm gonna run into some traffic up here eventually. There's always traffic here. The highway is a highway, but sometimes it's a parking lot. Let's hope today is less of a parking lot and more of a highway, which so far it's okay. But there's a junction coming up here, which gets kind of crowded from time to time. Man, it feels good. It's that perfect weather where it's just hot enough to where it's enjoyable to ride, but it's also still cool enough at the same time, so that you don't get too hot in the heat. It only sucks when you're stopped, when you're sitting on the hot engine and the sun's beating down on you and you're wearing, you know, full gear. I'm not wearing full gear, but I'm wearing my regular gloves, coat, helmet, of course, and not much down below. I stopped wearing so much protective gear in the city because it just don't go that fast, you know. Even if something does happen, it's likely somebody hitting me. And so that gear is really not going to stop any broken bones. It'll stop road rash and things like that, but I'm not going that fast. It's not like I'm going to hit the ground and slide or something like that. Well, except for right now on the highway, of course. I'm just taking a calculated risk, I guess. But in the city, it's like you just don't go fast enough. And if something does happen, it's going to be somebody hitting you, or maybe you hitting someone else. And no amount of gear is going to stop you from breaking your bones somewhat. Except for maybe the helmet stopped from breaking your head. Maybe some of us need that though to get us thinking straight sometimes. No, I'm kidding. Nobody needs to have that. So this right-hand lane merges onto the other part of the Shutoko Highway in this underground tunnel coming up, which goes all the way down to Shibuya, and that connects up with the Tomei long-distance highway, which goes all the way down to Osaka and whatnot. The highway behind me goes up to Tohoku, northern Japan and whatnot. And the target for today is to go towards Marunouchi. So we're going to hang a left over here on the Circle 1. Circle 2 goes to Tomei. Circle 1 goes to where we're going today. Oh, this is so much better than sitting on the local roads. It's worth 600 yen or so to get down here. Just feels good, that's all I can say. So yeah, I think speaking of the toll collection, basically I think for me it's about 500 or 600 yen one way. So if I go both ways each day, it's about 1,200 yen, give or take. It usually depends on what exit I take, either to come home or to go to work. That's all based on distance calculation. If you don't have the ETC, the electronic toll collection, then you have to pay the flat rate of like something like 900 no, it's 1,000 yen I think now. Yeah, they changed the prices recently, so I think it's about 1,000 yen for flat rate. So if you just have to pay cash and don't have the ETC, a little bit of a discount. Well, at least it's more fair because it's actually charging you based on the distance you traveled instead of the just a flat rate, no matter where you get on and get off at. Of course, I'm having fun riding. I better not miss my exit. That'll be a pain. There's no U-turns, or actually, I think you can just go in. If you have the time, you can just go in a circle. But otherwise, you gotta get off and circle back around. Traffic here today on this side. So anyway, I'm sure I'm getting close to the exit here soon, but basically I'm going to be leaving Japan again in July, and I still plan to do some summer rides, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I'm missing 2 big rides that are planned, of course, with some of the local groups. So that's kind of going to suck. I'm just not going to be here for it. So I'm going to wind up doing some solo trips probably again this year. But maybe we can find somebody to meet up with. Oh, here comes the traffic. I knew it was too good to be true. Yes, my exit is coming up here. I think the worst part of the local highways here, at least in the central Tokyo area, is the merge points. It seems like people don't know how to merge at a decent speed, they have to almost nearly stop to do a merge. I'm not sure if that comes from training or just lack of skill. I'm not really sure, but I tend to think it's the training, because it seems like everybody does it everywhere. Whenever there's a merge point, everybody just really kind of freaks out and quite can't grasp the concept of doing a merge. So we wind up with this, usually. Dude, come on. Got all time. Wait for these people. Woo! Made it. Well, a little speed, a little lane splitting, never makes for a dull day. Of course, the funny thing about this exit is it turns around and puts you in the wrong direction. So I have to make a literal U-turn. So like I said, if you get off the wrong spot or you miss the exit, then you gotta go through this crap. In this case, I don't have a choice, because the exit just puts you in the wrong direction, and there's no other second exit like, you know, somewhere else in the rest of the world where highways make sense. You have two exits that go two directions, right? In this case, they give you one exit, you gotta go one direction. This is where we're parking today, because I'm sure that I'm a little later than I'm usually am, so I'm sure that the usual parking over at the oh crap. Oops. I'm sure that the parking over at Marinochi is quite full, so we're going to park here today. Same price, longer walk, more exercise. And with that, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this ride in to work with me this morning. And we'll look forward to seeing the next one, and I'll try not to make it as long. So, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.